In this session, we are going to get started with Microsoft Excel and its user interface. Agenda of this session. So, in this session, we are going to learn how to start MS Excel and understanding the Excel user interface. Before coming to that, Excel 2013 is available for two operating systems, that is Windows 7 and Windows 8. There may even be a Windows 9 or a Windows 10, and there might be next advanced version of Microsoft Office by the time you watch this video. We will be keep on adding new videos. Very few users of Windows 7 will have any difficulty opening Excel, but Windows 8 can cause some confusion. Now we are going to learn how to open Excel. To open Microsoft Excel, click the Excel 2013 tile on your screen. You can able to see this is called the tile, Excel 2013 tile. Similarly, these are all called tiles. Now we are dealing with the Excel 2013. So I already have a tile on my start screen. In this start screen, I can able to see clearly Excel 2013 tile. If you could not find on your start screen, click the start button. Click the start button, and once you click on the start button, you can start typing in the search bar Excel EXC. If you just type that, you will be prompted with Excel 2013. So you can able to see the Excel 2013 screen, and it is opened with its recent documents, open other workbooks, and this window it is appeared once you clicked on Excel on your search bar. If you don't see the Excel 2013 program icon, that's because Excel 2013 has not been installed on your computer yet. So go with the Microsoft Office installation. Now that Excel 2013 has started, Excel needs to know whether you want to create a new workbook or a blank workbook. So new workbook or a blank workbook, or whether you want to open a workbook that was created earlier, like you can able to see here the recent workbooks. So these are called templates. So these templates are predefined programs. Like basically a template is a collection of styles and formats that you apply to an entire worksheet at the same time. Templates can save you time since you are easily able to apply a template to the worksheet you are working on. Excel has many templates built in the program, but for now, we are simply going to create a blank workbook. So I click on the blank workbook template. This is blank workbook template, and Excel opens a blank workbook for me. This is how we need to open an Excel. Before we start working with Excel, let us get familiar with few terminologies. So basic terminologies in MS Office. Basically, in computers, we store data and information in the form of files. In general words, we call it as a file, but every application has its own terminology to identify the file. For example, in MS Office, MS Word files are called as documents, which consists of pages. Coming to the MS Excel, Excel files are called as workbook, and it consists of worksheets or spreadsheets or simply sheets. And in the same way, in PowerPoint, a file is known as presentation, and a presentation consists of slides. So now coming to the worksheet that we have opened. Now let us get familiar with this terminology. So what is title bar? This is called the title bar. This title bar appears at the top of the program window and displays the name of the workbook and the program being used. The buttons on the right side of the title bar, this is the right side of the title bar, are used to get help, change the display of the ribbon, and minimize, restore, maximize, and close the program window. Now coming to the quick access toolbar. So what is quick access toolbar? This is called the quick access toolbar. Appears on the left side of the title bar. As I said, this is the title bar and the left side is quick access toolbar. Appears on the left side of the title bar and contains frequently used commands that are independent of the tab displayed on the ribbon. Now coming to the ribbon, what exactly the ribbon is? So this is called the ribbon. This entire portion is called the ribbon. Extends across the top of the program window. So this is called the program window, and this is extends across the top of the program window directly below the title bar and consists of set of tabs. These are called the tabs: file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, reviews. These are all called tabs. So ribbon is consists of set of tabs, each of which contains groups of related commands. So these are called the front group. This is called clipboard group. This is called alignment group. This is called number group. These are called the groups. So clipboard, this is called group. Font group, alignment group, number group. These are called the different types of groups that are being there in the ribbon. Now coming to the formula bar. So this is called the formula bar. Appears below the ribbon and displays the data or formula stored in the active cell. It can also be used to edit or enter cell contents. Name box. This is the name box. Appears on the left side of the formula bar and displays the active cell address or the name of the selected cell, range or object. And coming to the workbook window. What exactly the workbook window is? Workbook window appears below the formula bar. So this is the formula bar. Just below the formula bar, this is called the workbook window and displays a portion of the active worksheet. This is called the active worksheet where currently we are working with. So that's called the active worksheet. So it consists of so many worksheets. We can create so many number of worksheets in a workbook. Now coming to the sheet tab. So this is sheet 1 is called the sheet tab. Like this we can create as many tabs as we can. Now first we'll define what is sheet tab. Each worksheet has a tab that appears below the workbook window and displays the name of the worksheet. By default in each workbook you will get one worksheet named as sheet 1. Further, as per need, sheets can be added. As I said, we can add as many as we can. The number of sheets depends upon our requirement. Now coming to the scroll bars. So this is called the scroll bar. This is also another scroll bar. We have two scroll bars in this window. So I will define what exactly the scroll bar is and their function. Just appears along the right side and the bottom side. Right side and the bottom of the workbook window and enable you to scroll through the worksheet. We can able to navigate through the worksheet by using these scroll bars. Now coming to the status bar. So status bar appears at the bottom of the program window and displays the status of Excel. This is called the status bar. Displays the status of the Excel. The tools on the right side of the status bar can be used to display the worksheet in which layout we are going to be opened. So that can be displayed and in a variety of views can be view this worksheet, and we can able to change the zoom level. This is called the zoom level, that we can able to increase or decrease the zoom level as per our requirement. Now I will explain the main part of this worksheet is ribbon. So what exactly this ribbon is going to do and what are the main functions that has been involved in this ribbon. So ribbon is designed to help you quickly find the commands that you need to complete the task. It consists of set of task specific tabs. These are called tabs. So it depends upon the tasks what we are going to perform that are is being mapped to this particular tab. So specific tasks can be done by using the specific tabs. Coming to the standard tabs. So standard tabs, these are called the standard tabs. These standard tabs are visible at all times. These standard tabs are visible at all times. The other tabs are known as contextual tabs. Other than standard tabs are called contextual tabs. So coming to the contextual tabs, These tabs are indicated by colored headers and contain commands that are specific to working with the selected object. So those are called contextual tabs. Coming to the dialog box launcher. So dialog box launcher, this is called the dialog box launcher, appears in the lower right corner of most groups on the ribbon. As I said before, this is font group, this is clipboard group, this is alignment group, this is number group. So like this we have so many groups in the ribbon. Under the lower right corner of the most groups in the ribbon we have dialog box launcher. So you can collapse the ribbon by clicking the collapse the ribbon button. If you don't want the requirement of the ribbon, then we can able to collapse it. Now coming to the cell. So cell is the most important basic terminology that we are going to be used when we are working with Excel. So what is active cell? Active cell is currently selected cell in a worksheet which is identified by a heavy border around it. So this is called the cell. So heavy border is surrounded on it and it is identified as an active cell. And what is cell? So this is called the cell. Cell is nothing but the intersection of row and the column. So coming to the row, what exactly the row and row headers? Row headers, it is a gray colored column located to the left of column 1 in the worksheet. So these are called row headers. And coming to column headers. So first of all, I would like to tell you what exactly the column. A column is a vertical series of cells. These are called the vertical series of cells. Series of cells, but these are in vertical position. This is called the column. And this is the rows. And I will explain you what exactly the row headers. As I told you, it is the gray colored column located to the left of the column 1 in worksheet. That is called the row headers. But what is a row? It is an horizontal series of cells. So horizontal series of cells are called rows and the vertical series of cells are called columns. Well, you have now done with the introductory part of MS Excel and you are ready to begin the basic spreadsheet operations.